Doggo. Look at all the artifacts. Who's gonna have more? It's a real showdown in that particular arena. Hello and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB. Today in the arena, is Collector's Cage any good? This is a big score mythic. So anytime you're talking about crafting a mythic, it's a serious question, even though I often say no questions. So Collector's Cage is a 2-mana Hideaway 5 artifact. It's been a while since we had some Hideaway cards in Standard. That means that you exile, well, you look at your top 5 cards, you pick one you like, you exile it, it goes under the cage, face down, the other 4 go to the bottom, and when you meet the requirement of the Hideaway card, then you get to cast the Hidden Away card for free. Free is a really good effect. Now, what this card does is for 1 and a tap, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. That can be at instant speed. That's cool. Then if you control 3 or more creatures with different powers, you may play the exiled card without paying its mana cost. So, a way to cast something for free while buffing up your creatures. I tried this in a few decks. I tried some +1/+1 counter green-white traditional beatdown decks. It was such a fail. But I'm starting to get somewhere with this deck because Collector's Cage and the Wandering Emperor are both into +1/+1 counters, which means we have enough +1/+1 counter synergy to run the Dusk Legion Duelist, which says whenever 1 or more counters are put on this, draw a card. This triggers once a turn. So that's really exciting as a way to get card advantage. Adding +1/+1 counters to our little creatures also makes them very legitimate threats. And a card like Ambitious Farmhand can transform into a 3/3 lifelink and then get even bigger than that. So it's a deck that's full of removal, interaction, and a bunch of just little pieces of trash. Novice Inspector, Spirited Companion, Ambitious Farmhand, as mentioned, Kazuli's Flanker, the card to exile some graveyard. We can run Vanquish the Horde because we flood the board ourselves and don't even mind seeing them die. Our win con is often Mirix, because that's good, and Tokasia's Welcome can draw a bunch of cards. So it's a control deck with a bunch of crappy little critters, but it's a little bit more assertive than the mono white do nothing deck that was good in Standard about a year ago. So we have that going for us. See how it plays and use this as evidence for or against crafting Collector's Cage, the mythic. I bet many of you haven't seen this in action. It hasn't been in Standard. I've never played against it, not once. So let's see how it does as we analyze these big score artifacts. Let's dive in and let the nonsense begin. Calling all Mesa Falcons! On Drip Shop Live on Friday, I will be doing a stream to celebrate the release of Modern Horizons 3. We're going to be giving away 2 collector booster boxes of booster packs to some lucky winners, and we will be starting auctions for another box of booster packs at just $1 per pack. Check out the link in the description, and I will see you there. On the draw, we have 1 drop, so we'll try to keep it. But on the draw, it has been a death sentence in Standard for the last week. Like, you just can't brew and have an okay on the draw game. Maybe we will here. Looks like our opponent's gonna play some kind of blue-white artifact pile. How exciting! Urza. Wow. Get Urza out of here. I think they have a Saw Blades. Give it to him. I wonder if they use the green mana for anything. If you wish to Saw Blades, you may. These are not what I would call impressive creatures. So, your call. Dude, they're just chilling. All right. We'll give you the Murex treatment. Combat first, we have to threaten that field of ruin on the anchorage. Uh-huh. Cool, I get a land. Love that for me. Opponent gets to block something. They block the might. They drop the saw blades that we pretty much knew they had. Oh, look at them go. They're getting sensitive at a 14 health spot. All right. Well, back in the barn with you. I think I want to hold this until I can get a card for sure, right? Teferi. Well, now my ossification feels silly. Oh, wait. They're minusing? Means I can just attack the Teferi, right? Do we play the flanker? Then this may only cast or activate an artifact. All right, patience. Patience. They're a blue-white deck. They want to mess with us. Let's keep doing the thing this deck is good at doing, which is building a board out of trash. Out of actual trash. Beautiful. Yeah, here comes the synthesizer. And we are not a deck full of ways to deal with artifacts, but we can block these constructs a lot. So I don't know what's going to happen here. There's a braided net, a 5/5. A collector's cage, a novice inspector. We're doing it. All right, here's a let's cage up. I suppose I'll take Vanquish. Although hitting the Vanquish in that spot is pretty bad, right? Because at that point we have creatures with 3 different powers. Although we might need it. We're going to be grinding it out against constructs. Sure, you can tap that. I'm not concerned. It is funny how scared people get of that card. If I had known I had a land on top, I would have used it in response, but we're good. Begin the chumping. Make some more. I dare you. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, this is gonna be a heck of a grind. Prototype. It just keeps going. They are really scared of that thing. I'll use it. Why not? Another one. You like that? Anyway, can we keep the lands going? Farmhand ossification, I guess. 3 farmhands hit the bottom. Wow. Very impressive, U88s. Very impressive. What else you got? Aegis. Target. Okay. That's it? That's what you got? You gonna upkeep stop me again because you're worried about these cages, or what? No, not this time. They showed us a 3 steps at one point, didn't they? Nope, I'm thinking of a different game. But they might have a counter. No counter yet. Doggo. Look at all the artifacts. Who's gonna have more? It's a real showdown in that particular arena. As long as we keep making a Murex token on their turn, we keep drawing off the welcome. The value is endless. Okay. The glyph. Sure. Oh no, my dog. They make a 9/9, sure. What else? They're looking at their cards like, why don't these do anything? Yep, still got Field of Ruin open if you want to power up that Anchorage. It does keep me from making a Murex token. That might be the best you can do. Did they just miss? I think they missed. Oh no. They missed? Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Okay. Yeah, they can equip that. Look at that Novus Inspector. You went from a 9/9 to a 1/2. Good job. Very impressive. Ambitious. Scoop them out of shame? They just give up? That is this deck's win gun. Make them scoop. Is there any joy left in standard? Like dorking it up with these little nerds. All right. Let's go. Let's go. Hello! I'm so excited! Wow! I guess I just have to kill these now. Too worried that they're gonna have turn to Amalia. Okay. My bad. Ha! 1/2. What? My God, you're lame. But by all means, get on this board. We chill. All 4. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. Actually doesn't change the cost of the Vanquish. Pretty funny. And then, yeah, wow. Quite impressive. But will we draw any land? These are what I need to know. Copper Cove Vanguard. All right. I mean, we can go Ambitious Farmhand. Go get a Plains. That down. Pass the turn. We haven't taken any damage yet. We can be chilling. Let them play out their stuff. Who knows? Maybe I'll get their Brutal Cathar. That would be value. It's a trap. How are you gonna gain life if you don't cast your creatures? Well played. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You're sure showing me. Look at them. Look at them. They're afraid to attack. Actually afraid to attack. Okay. Bye. Oh no, not the Luminous Phantoms. Whatever will I do? Little Sun Gold Sentinel action. Probably hit the Vanquish just out of spite and frustration. Love that for you. Give me that. You can have one life. Trust me, I don't care. I'm still at 20. Just find me a Tokasia's Welcome so I can start out valuing them and I'm in heaven. Good job, you hit me. Let's see what we can do with a flanker, shall we? Could have exiled their graveyard to get rid of these little things. I don't even think they're worth it. Which, I don't know. Yeah, that's arrogant. We'll see. Doggo. Another field. See what they do. They might just try to sneak this Sun Gold Sentinel through, but they need another creature of a different power to do it. So we might see Brutal Cathar. We set up the Brutal Cathar and start ossificating them, and we get more triggers. Another little creature. Look at him go. Look at him go. Okay. We go to 16. No. Okay. Beautiful. I'll have my flanker back, flanker back, flanker back. This time I will just exile their graveyard. My life total is actually really good. So, nice. You can beat them to death with anything when you take the wind out of their sails. Yep. They'll literally fold to a mite and a cat. What else you got? Another one bites the dust. Bum, bum, bum. Down to 40. Poison don't care. Uh-huh. One more turn. Dead. Little white dorks. Tiny bones, tiny bones. Going first. Can't lose when you go first. If you do, you should retire. You're basically terrible at magic. What's going on over here? Beans. Interesting. The cage. For the cage. Let's get going. Ice cold. Mirex. Cool. Alrighty, they're doing lockdown invasion crap. But at least they ate their own beans with their lockdown. That's deck building. Now let's see if they can do anything with all this mana. I'm sure they can do something. Yeah, it's pretty big. Okay. That type of game. We'll see who can poison each other first. We go to 4. Kaboom. They busted out the prairie. That's how bad they want this invasion? Okay. Good for you. I can field it. What? Plotted a trailblazer. Okay. So what should we do? I do want to get the welcome down. The opponent looks like they're about to explode onto the battlefield again. Yeah, let's play the welcome. Then use the flanker. See if we can ambush this prairie. It's one way to get rid of it so we can use the Field of Ruin on the Skyclave if that's what we decide to do. Just trying to gain a little life here. What's the problem? These cards are fine. Value train begins. They have beans. I've got welcome. Who will win? Okay. Wow, they let me have the welcome. Interesting. Very interesting. Dog. Two ossifications. Can I hit land? Not today. Can hit a lot of ossifications. Okay, blow you up. Exile you. Make him find a new way to pressure my life total. Getting worried about this now? Man, they made a very aggressive choice not to go after the welcome with the get lost. Let's take flanky. Counter here. Swing. Start sending some damage. Again? Hate you. I mean, I guess a lot of people run 4 of them right now. It's fine. They still don't get the welcome. They still don't mess with our value. They're really holding on to this Trailblazer, waiting for value. Yep, rebuild. Holding a Ganjo if we can. Could really use some instant speed interaction in this hand. Remember that giant Rex they had earlier? Oh my god. Beware. Again. Instead of cracking the clue, it's better to just make another Mirrex token and pressure them. Okay. Here's the 4-2. I'm at 6. They finally go for it. Okay, more ossifications. Cage. Let's go. This time will be different. I will take another flanker. Another counter here. Lay down arms. Dead to a big dinosaur. But make him have it. It's not a lockdown. Man, their deck really petered out. Inspector. Here they come. Opponent does not block, wisely so. I guess a counter on the Inspector could block a Tyrannix Rex without dying. Exile the Trailblazer. Have a dog. Yep. You got me. Maybe if you had more board wipes, right? Imagine the success that that there could be. Same as last turn, we don't want them to draw the Rex and kill us. So I guess we'll have Cage available for the Novice Inspector. Man, my Cage has been temporarily locked down so many times. And yet, we prevail. This stupid little deck is trying to put up some numbers. Let's go. Hey, we're on the play. We win. We win this game. Look at this hand. What could go wrong? Inspector. Dream Thief. Another believer in the 1-mana dorks. Roar. Hit. Nice. Woof. Cut down the Inspector. You got it. I I love that. I will not be as impatient as they are. I will wait to use lay down arms correctly. There's no way it's right on the Dream Thief, even if they get a card from Gix. Okay, they have a Mirrex that we can field to get our 3rd land for lay down arms to kill that Preacher. Bang. Exile. Inspector. And then Shieldred. Oh, there's the Gix. I was wondering when the Gix would show up. One gets to draw. Second Thief. Those thieves are a problem because of the Gix specifically, so will the opponent find another one? Let's use our cage. Gix, you're mine. Cage. The hits. Wandering Emperor, beautiful. What you got? They're about to learn about the cage. Uh-huh. It doesn't say at sorcery speed, which for some reason it feels like it should. Even though it definitely shouldn't. Okay. Okay, Aklazats. You don't like that. Well, I mean, we Wandering Emperor here, yeah? If I play this... Ooh. Ooh. Free Wandering Emperor? At instant speed? They could blow it up. If they have the right removal spell in exactly the right place, this could go very badly for me, but we're going to try to do it. That is, we put the counter on the do list and get a free Wandering Emperor. No! Well, this still works. This still works. Unless they kill it anyway. And then we don't have to act right away. Let this resolve. Now they have to decide whether or not to attack with Aklazats with a Wandering Emperor down here. No! They're ready for everything! Are you kidding me? All right. 2, 3, 3, 2, 2. Samurai? What the hell? It's fine. I still have another one. They're going to get a little value off this Aklazat's attack. I hate them. We can still outvalue them. It's just, what the rickety flying fudginess. Unreal. Unreal. This Inspector can go. Well, I'm glad I still have the other Emperor and that I got this one out of the cage. Flanka. Get.
Anyone who harms my people must contend. You are not much of a road.
Combat. Pass. They're looking in their graveyard. Am I a mana short of a flanker? That would be crucial. Let's find out.
Our swords will cross again.
Okay. Yeah, they would have got a Gix anyway. We draw. Their life total is in jeopardy now, though. They're all the way down to 5. I'm up to 18. The dorks in full effect here today, showing what they can do. Let's hold this. They might have a Liliana. Yeah, you wanna draw a card? You wanna attack and draw a card? You wanna show us the power of Gix Yawgmoth Praetor? Yeah, you draw that card. Yeah, did that get you out of it? Did that save you? It's not bad. It ain't good enough. Technically still alive at 1, but then cage, so not alive. Is this deck working? Can't be working. No way, right? It's too dopey. There's no wedding announcements, no sunfalls. Like, what's going on here? No way this is working. On the play, that's what's going on. We're going first. We can't lose if we go first. Not in this format. Cards are too powerful. We could draw too many lands. That is certainly a Magic the Gathering experience. My basics test you. Okay, now it's stupid. Virtue? No virtue. Mastermind or something? What you doing? Deciding whether or not to kill this? I don't know. Let them draw first. It might be the basic they're looking for that we don't want in their deck. You never know. And yeah, I'm going for the black source. Basics test you. You got it? I'm thinning my deck to make sure I draw more lands. That's what I'm doing well. Okay, they have the swamp. No. I'll always wonder if they would have had the plains. Feels like a control deck, doesn't it? Will you just shoot the farmhand already? You're gonna hurt yourself. Your mind is gonna fall apart. Yeah. Draw it is. So Esper control, and my hand is so bad. They discard a lockdown. Oh, you have no idea. That's everyone's favorite card against me. They have their own Mirrex, whatever. Dude, come on. You don't have to tank on every activation. Or do you? You want to play your Wandering Emperor or something? Nope. Bit by bit. Nice and slow. Okay. They're gonna overdraw their hand. You think they run Field of Ruin as well? You will see. They run Mirrex. There's not a ton of room for good non-basics in Esper. It's one of the reasons I don't run it as often as blue-white or blue-black. But I've seen plenty of greedy players. Uh-huh. Oh no, it's a lockdown. Whatever will I do? 2 creatures have gone away. This will continue until morale improves. I am actively trying to get them to counter this farmhand. Hope I can't then make a Mirrex token, but I can. It's a reef. Any other neato actions you'd like to take? Again. No, they're not using the Murex. Probably blow up that Risen Reef, though. Four poison, 12 health. Still derping around. Oh, have those removal spells started finding a home? They want to rob me. Okay. Enjoy. Let's get that shark. I don't think my cards will do a lot for them unless they hit my Field of Ruins. There's only 2 up more in the whole deck. Now, how many basics you got? Always time for a good basics test. Another one. They are crushing the basics test. Another lockdown. Okay. Wow. My Zealot? Okay. I mean, way better in my deck than yours, that's for sure. Oh, they took one of my lands. Good. Maybe I won't draw it now. We ossificate here because if they play another lockdown, we get the duelist. And we just keep picking at them. 5 poison and counting. Just pick and pick and pick. We're probably trying to set up a Jace, which could be very sad, but there isn't much we can do. The cage? Let's see how they handle the cage. I guess I'll take another flanker. Uh-huh. And then?
Finally, I'm home.
Oh no, a samurai.
We must protect the people.
Make it bigger. Huh? Six poison. Let's try an Os. It's possible that, well, we draw the negate. I guess that's fine. I was going to say it's possible what we should be trying to do is use the ossification on the token that they minus to make, but lay down arms will do that too. Gosh, they have room for negate in there. Okay. Blow my mind.
May your blades
Anything else? I will make another token. Farmhand. Fetch me that pitcher. Flash it all back. Show us what you got. I am inevitable. A March. Wow. Okay. Five, 6, 7. Almost Wandering Emperor. Not quite. Keep holding. As long as they're not going to jace me, we'll be fine.
I guess
That would be
to me.
Samurai. That means they're probably not sweeping the board or they wouldn't make that thing first. Witness the future. They don't like having their win con disrupted. They might counter this, which is going to tap them very low for my next attack. No, they do not. All right. Well, let's not let them put those good cards back in their deck then. They do get to dig up something from their top 4. And also, we get to cage. But we're not going to do it now. Although, ooh, if that cage hit resolves, that's a lot of attack. And they're at 12? Nah, patience. It's a good card. Counter. Sure. Shocking. You gotta use all that removal sometime. Oh, wow. And then?
Feel the energy of battle, then guide it like water.
Minus there.
Anyone who harms my people must remember your training. This is what
We
you get
continue.
for hurting my people.
It happens.
Try not to miss.
See how long they want to take to study my concoction.
Let your blade do the talking.
All the time in the world won't save them. They've still got to beat the Myrics. I don't think they really can. I want to play the Zealot when I can also use it with the cage to draw a card. Weird. Let's see if they let me trigger it here, or if they use more instant speed removal. Guess we'll get your graveyard. Now the witness is gone, but right now we are more likely to deck by 2 cards. Could have done that in response if they didn't want me to have the flanker, but I think they missed it. Down to 2 cards. I mean, this has been a lot. How many basics you got? You passed the basics test twice? 3 times? Never in doubt. There's no evidence to collect, though. Spirited Companion. Second Myrics would be nice. Novice Inspector. The board has been rebuilt. How many board wipes can one Esper deck run? Novice Inspector. Wandering Emperor. No? More spot removal? Maybe? They go to 8 poison? Alright. Little risky on this clue, because if they do anything like a lockdown, we have to crack it now, which means we don't make a Murex. Okay. Yeah. Well, hey, I get a plains. We cook. Remember, we're gonna get the Zealot. I don't know if they remember. There's our second Murex. If I'm looking at this right, we can do it. We're at 24 cards, though. Double Jace wins. Easy. Never even in doubt. Come on, control mages. You gotta do better than that. The Mesa Falcon of the day is the Real Grimpaw. Thank you for joining the Mesa Falcon gang. And you get early access to the videos. So that's awesome. That's cool. And the Real Grimpaw, you're cool. Today, the White Cage. Oh God, I didn't pull up my stats. Miss Stats, where go Miss Stats? Fortunately, they're not very far away. I have a feeling that the overall stats are bad, but this version's good. Oh, no, it's better than I thought it was. 6-4. 6-4 with this deck, 75% win rate on the play. Clutch, love it. And yeah, 4 L's. I remember the first couple versions of the deck, I had to do some tweaking. The last version I did is doing pretty well. So actually, since some changes, 5-2 is where we're at since I made some adjustments. There were a lot of 4-ofs on like the Tocasius Welcome, the Flanker, and things like that. And now it's cooking. Is the deck good? It's definitely a best of one deck. It kind of messes with people because they're not expecting you to wipe the board when you're building a board. They're not used to dealing with the cage and its instant speed abilities and playing around Wandering Emperor. Like, it can get you in a lot of ways, and Murex also is kind of a ball of cheese of its own. The card advantage is unique in Tocasius Welcome and the Duelist, and not every deck gets to use cards like that for card advantage. So if you want a little change up as you're waiting for Standard to rotate, I would recommend this deck. It best of ones, stamp it. This is a total best of one CGB brew. Classic, really. That's what I used to do. Just every day sit down and try to build some deck that beat mono red in best of one. So we'll take it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. You stayed till the end of the video. You better have. Or why are you here? And if I haven't done anything to earn a subscription, a free press of button subscribe by now, why are you still here? I don't know, but whatever. Please hit subscribe. That helps the channel. Top it off, you know, hit like. You probably liked it. Otherwise, I don't know why you'd be here. If you watched this whole video and hated every second and found nothing to like, leave a comment, because that's how I squeeze algorithm juice out of those who don't even like me. And thank you for watching this video. As always, I will see you in the next one. You're cool.
Hello, welcome one and all to CGB's Yorian Emporium and Magic Sensei Cabana Dojo. I am your host, the one and only CovertGoBlue. Folks, have you ever experienced the heartbreak of a bent card? The agony of a spilled drink at F&M ruining your prized deck? We've all been there, haven't we? Well, fear not! The Ultimate in Card Protection is now a proud partner of the dojo. Introducing Ultimate Guard. Ultimate Guard sleeves and deck boxes aren't just insurance for your cards, they're protection for your soul. You'll have to sleeve it to believe it. Behold, black Cortex sleeves from Ultimate Guard. Precise inner sleeves from Ultimate Guard. We have a mock sapphire, conservatively priced at $5,000.
3, 2, 1.
Why?
Whether you're a casual kitchen table conjurer or a grandmaster mage, deck protection is essential for absolutely everybody. And CGB's Yorian Emporium, we don't just sell gear, we sell victories. And Ultimate Guard will defend your victory to the very end. Wow, I can't believe that it has this much water, but isn't it impressive how much water a Mox can take? So come on down for the ultimate in card protection and tell them CovertGoBlue sent you for a deal so good, it's almost magic. And remember, with Ultimate Guard, you have to sleeve it to believe it.